Sharon's here today. How are you? I missed you guys last week. I was running way behind. I had 2 events I had to do, and it's just been rush, rush, rush. But I'm so glad to be here with you this week. For all of those new subbies, welcome. Thank you very much for supporting my channel. And if you haven't already subscribed, please scroll on down. Go ahead and push the button that says subscribe, and be sure and push the little bell that lets you know when I have new videos coming out. Okay, today I wanted to go over about 10 makeup myths. We're getting close to the holidays, and I'm getting a lot of emails and texts and private messages as to different things to do for your eyes, for all of your makeup. And they heard that these were myths, and they wanted to know what was up with that. How do they fix their face? How do they do their foundation, their eyes, and so on. So I thought we'd get to the bottom of it and cover all 10 that I have. There are more, but I picked the most important ones. So number 1 is sleeping with your makeup on will cause breakouts. Now, of all the research I've done, I have never heard anyone say sleeping with your makeup on will cause breakouts. What causes the major breakouts is a hygiene problem. First of all, you may have dirty brushes. You may have utensils that are not cleaned out. It could be that some of the makeup you have had on has some other things you've put on top that can create skin issues. But never, never, never does it really cause breakouts. But I will tell you this, it can cause dryness, all right? It can create dry patches along your face. It can sink into your pores, and then you're going to have to grab your glycolic acid and what have you. Sleeping in, in your makeup is never okay. Never. You will create a lot of problems for yourself. But breakouts is usually from a hormonal thing, or dirty brushes, or dirty sponges. Okay? Number 2. People have asked me, said, Sharon, so over the holidays, if we have a red lip, we have to have a lighter eye going on, not so bright and colorful, or what do we do? No, no, no. All of that is a myth. I bet you guys didn't know that. But you don't have to soften your eyes just because you have a bow lip. Especially if you're out in the evenings or you're at a party. Nothing looks better than to walk in and be a knockout, okay? Your makeup should coordinate with your lipstick, but I wouldn't say lighten it any. You don't need a bow lip and light eyes, or light eyes and a bow lip. That's not necessary. I have seen so many gorgeous, gorgeous looks, especially with women over 40 that have a beautiful bright, and it may be a smoky eye and a big bow lip. It can be a bronzy or gold eye look, and then have a gorgeous, gorgeous lip going on. So it doesn't mean that you have to alternate one for the other, and especially for the holidays, because you want to walk in and command that room. So I say have a beautiful striking eye and a beautiful bow lip. You'll command that room, ladies. Okay, number 3 is that women from 40 on should not wear black eyeliner. Girls, that is such caca. I mean, really. Do you know how many olive skin gals or tan girls need that black eyeliner for their eyes to pop? I, on the other hand, use a black brown, sometimes an espresso, sometimes just a brown, sometimes a Bordeaux type color. You can use a blue, you can use a gray, but nowhere is it written, and that's BS, that you cannot wear black eyeliner from 40 on. Sometimes your eyes just don't pop without it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because our skin gets that kind of sallow color, that kind of ashy color. We need something that's going to really create a pop and a great eye look. And if it means lining your eyes in black, and you could even use black eyeshadow and smudge it, soften it up. I mean, it doesn't have to be a jet black, wet, shiny eyeliner, you know, with the wing extending out to there. I think that would be a little much. But as far as the black, it really creates a very beautiful eye look. And especially if you have green eyes, especially if you have brown eyes, and some blue eyes, depending on your skin tone. So that is a myth, my ladies. Use the black. You can use brown. You can use black-brown combination. You can use any color of eyeliner you wish. Stop sticking to the old wives' tales, okay? Number 4. Women over 40 should not wear any kind of glitter or satin or shiny eyeshadow. False. All right, let me explain to you what I'm talking about when I say false. All right, we're going, okay, let's take my eyes for instance. Let's just stop in the middle of this. See, I have Makeup Geek foil on my eyelid. I think it's stunning. I think it's striking. I'm into it. Of course, I like Makeup Geek's foils anyway. To me, they're the very best. But they have a lot of satins and a lot of foils out there. Now, if we're talking about glitter, glitter, glitter for a holiday, it's going to be just stunning. You can put the shadow glue on top of your eye and you can press glitter onto it. With the rest of your look, you're going to be gorgeous. No one said you had to wear it every day. I don't even think our younger girls wear it every day. But you need a little something to, I mean, if we go all mattes, we're going to look a little older, believe it or not. Women do look older when they go a straight matte look a lot of times with just your browns and your darker browns here or your black V's and the rest are browns. Sometimes it can appear that you're older. But you put that little pop of something, something on that eyelid, girls, you're good to go. Now let's talk about the Stila metals. Okay, the Stila metals are gorgeous and they're kind of glittery and shimmery. Perfect for the holidays. Perfect. But it's perfect for date night too. It's perfect for a lot of special occasions. So don't hold yourself back. Just don't go completely glittery, glittery. Go shimmer. Go foil. Go satin. And you'll get a gorgeous, gorgeous lid look. But do not use any type of satin foil, glittery, shiny, up in your transition line or in your crease line. Because that's just going to accentuate a hooded eye if you have it. If you have any other imperfections and want your eyes to pop, it's not going to have the same effect. Let's keep the shiny and the foil and the glitter for holidays right on our lids. Okay, girlfriend? Number 5. Say no to lip liner. Oh my gosh. Of all the myths I've ever heard, that has to be the most ridiculous of all. For one thing, when you get our age, 40 plus, we get wrinkles around our lips. Sometimes it's from smoking in the past, sometimes it's sucking on a straw, and then some of it is just simply old age. Okay? And we're going to get these little lines in our lips. If you don't use a lip liner, you're going to have that stuff just bleed all over, and you're going to look like a geriatric. You just are. And when I say geriatric, I remember my great-grandmother and my grandmother. Their lips, sometimes their lipstick would bleed up into their lines, and I think, ugh, that drove me crazy. I used to think, why is that happening? If that happens to me, I'll just die. A lip liner saves you from that. Another thing a lip liner does is shape your lips. Now, I have a lot of clients that want fuller lips, and the little trick to a fuller lip, in my opinion, is to line just right outside that lip line, and then fill in with your lipstick. Then put a little sheen here and a little sheen here, and you look stunning. You look like you have full lips. And don't forget to take a little highlighter and highlight right above the Cupid's bow, because that'll make your lips pop even more. But to forget a lip liner, you can't even see your lips. So many of us have little shriveled small lips as we get older. And nobody's going to see your lips if you don't line them. I mean, and that truly shows age. Hands and lips truly show your age. So come on, girls, grab that lip liner. They've got flesh colors, they've got spicy colors, they've got mauve pink tone colors. You know, they have every color of lip liner in the universe. I never buy a new lipstick without buying the matching liner with it. So girlfriends, grab your liners. You want those, oh, so sexy, full lips. Number 6. Oh, Sharon, we don't have to have sunscreen when we're indoors, do we? What? Honey, you need sunscreen all day long, whether you're outside or you're inside, like right now. I am surrounded with big windows. You can bet I have on my sunscreen. I mean, sunshine does come into your home through your windows. And when you're in the car, I don't care if you have tinted windows or not, you still need your sunscreen on. You need to wear sunscreen every day when, you know, you get up. Wear the sunscreen until you take it off and do your evening skincare at night. You must have that sunscreen. I've had more clients that have gotten skin cancer from not putting their sunscreen on indoors. They said, well, I used it outdoors every time I went out. Yeah, but you got to use it indoors too, girls. We do have sunlight coming in. We've got all these different rays that are coming. Our skin has to be protected. Wear your sunscreen always. Number 7, putting on skincare in no predictable order. Wrong. There is an order of putting on skincare to make it work effectively, and don't think there's not an order. There is. Remember, I've told you guys before, always start with the thinnest to the thickest, all right? You've got to layer your skincare properly and know in what order you add your serums, your hyaluronic acid, you know, your vitamin C, your retin A, and blah, 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 blah. So yes, there is an order. Start thinnest to thickest, my ladies. Number 8, stay away from bright blush. Wrong again. False. Let me tell you why. In the evening, we need a brighter blush depending on the lights in the room and where you may go. For instance, all of our holiday parties, they're going to have this gorgeous Christmas lighting. It's not bright, you know, but it's not low, and there's a lot of it coming from all sides. You have the yellow lights, pink lights, all colors, and you want to appear to have something on your face. I'm all for the brighter blushes in the evening. Now in the daytime, I sometimes use a brighter blush, and this particular one, I wish I had the name. I think it's a strawberry, yeah, it's strawberry something with, it's one of the clay masks by, oh, you know, this is going to be fun today. Is it Tarte or Too Faced? It's Tarte or Too Faced. It's the clay blushes, and the color is strawberry. I mean, when I first got this, it was shocking. I should have it here, but it was shockingly red. I went, ah, that's scary. But when I started using it, I just poof one time with my brush. When I say poof, just stick it in there one time, dab it off a little bit, and go on my cheeks lightly. Start lightly. Oh my gosh, it made my face completely pop. I love bright blushes. I'm really getting hooked on them. So bright blushes are a necessity, especially in the evenings, especially at holiday parties, okay? I mean, bright blushes can be used even during the day depending on the eye look you have. And they won't be so overdone. It's the application, not the color, girls, okay? And number 9, older women should always wear matte eyeshadows and matte colors. Well, I disagree all the way around with that. First of all, I just mentioned earlier that a lot of matte shadows can make you look older. It can age you almost 5 to 10 years if you're using all matte. You have to be trendy, you have to be hip, you have to have a little edge going on there. Now, some matte shadows look really soft depending on what you're going to do and what foundation you're wearing, what lipstick you're wearing. You will easily know. If you put on all brown shadows, for instance, and there's no other, you know, bumpy colors like any kind of a sheen going on, you are going to look old and dead. So be very, very careful. Now in the daytime, I love an all matte look, but at the same time, I've got to have a blush to coordinate with it. I have to wear the right foundation that particular day, which I always switch to my Dior Capture Total when I do that. And I got to have a lip that pops, okay? Because then it's all added in together and kind of gives you a softer look, if you know what I mean. Believe it or not, it will if you use it properly. Other than that, absolutely not going all mattes all the time. No way. Number 10. Older women should never use highlighters. Oh, I don't know whoever said that, but let me explain to you. There's a method to the madness. I can see where they get that. They're thinking that women are going to strobe themselves to death, and you're going to see every pore, every line, every crow's foot. Well, of course you will if you do that. But to take a highlighter and watch your colors of your highlighter. I like a highlighter that's got a little pink in it. I use a cream highlighter a lot by MAC, and it's actually like a cream eyeshadow. It's called Hush. Beautiful, light, iridescent pink. I just stick my finger in it and I just tap it right on the top of my cheekbone. But I stop here because I don't want it to run into the crow's feet or anything else. God forbid if somebody sees I have a line on my face, right? So that's what you want to do, girls. You want to take something with just a little bit of sheen. Now, if you use a powder, use something that has a little pink in it or a muted type gold. I would not go for the striking white iridescence unless, of course, you're going to a major party or something. I would go more golds, more silvers. Take a fan brush, brush it in the highlight, and just very carefully just make, you know, a little application right up here and right up here, and leave it. And then just brush it a little bit above the arch. You can brush it a little bit down the nose just this way. You can brush it on your Cupid's bow lightly and just right on your chin. And you're good to go. You won't look too made up. You won't look too shiny. Your pores won't show. And neither will your crow's feet or any other lines in your face. Take it easy on that highlight, though. I will tell you that. I did not say omit it because we all need a little bit of a glow. All right? But let's not go buck wild, okay? And I have a bonus on top of that for you ladies. And the bonus is to never, never use your fingers for makeup applications. That is so false. And we more mature ladies can tell you that. Because back in our day, that's all we had were our fingers. Oh, we had the little white triangle type sponges, but no one really ever used them. We used our fingers for everything. We used our fingers and the little sponge applicators that came in the shadows, you know, the little plastic ones with the sponge ends. We always used those. We blended with our fingers. Our fingers were everything. Our makeup was impeccable because we used the warmth from our own skin to spread it and work it in. And there was no pushing and pulling. And we tap and we pat. We do all this stuff. And we only used our fingers. So don't ever let anyone tell you not to use your fingers. They think it's not sanitary, but if you wash your hands before you apply your makeup, which we all do anyway, then you have no problem with worry about whether you have to disinfect. Are you following me? So your fingers can be magic. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope those myths cleared up a lot of, you know, stuff that you have in your head about what you can do, what you can't do, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. Do your own thing, okay? You're your own person. You're going to look like $1,000,000 anyway if you be you. So keep me posted. For all of my new subbies, thank you so much for coming aboard. Girlfriends, you're fabulous. Love ya. All my subscribers, mwah, 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 mwah. I hope everybody is getting ready for the holiday and they're getting excited. Thank you for spending time with me today. I love each and every one of you. And stay sassy, classy, and confident. And give me a big thumbs up on this video.